off with is Drake and Jennifer Lopez. They signed a Artists4Ceasefire letter urging a pause in Israel and Palestinian conflict. Everybody kept asking, when is Drake going to say something? Because he's part Jewish.
Oh.
So people kept on saying, how come Drake didn't say something? How come Drake didn't say something?
Yeah.
And I guess he finally said, well, let me say something because everybody keep asking me why I'm not saying anything.
Sonny says her grandfather is Jewish.
Oh, okay. How do we know any of our people could be Jewish? We don't know.
That's true.
Okay, so it says the plea for a pause in hostilities was previously signed by Michael Stipe, Lupa, whatever her name is. She's a celebrity. Okay. Caroline Polachek and Killer Mike. You know Killer Mike gonna say something. So Jennifer Drake and Adam Lambert. Adam, remember him from American Idol? Have joined the increasingly lengthy list of performers who signed an open letter asking President Joe Biden and the U.S. Congress to push for a ceasefire in the war between Israel and the militant terror group Hamas. Last week, the Artists4Ceasefire letter was sent to Biden and Congress, urging them to get the parties to agree to a, is that cessation? In fighting in the 3-week war. This word. Cease, I guess. Okay. Here's my thing. I'll keep reading, but they're not going to do it. It doesn't matter if America sends a letter or not.
This is not like a apartheid thing.
It's different.
Where that was major.
And I'll tell y'all why. I told my sister some stuff I heard over the weekend. We urge your administration and all the world leaders to honor all the lives in the Holy Land and call for and facilitate a ceasefire without delay. An end to the bombing of Gaza and the safe release of hostages, reads the letter, originally signed by those other people that I said. Also on there, I think, is Macklemore, Kate Blanchett, Joaquin Phoenix, John Cusack, Lena Waithe, and others. More than 5,000 people have been killed in the last week and a half, a number any persons of conscience knows is catastrophic. We believe that all life is sacred, no matter faith or ethnicity, and we condemn the killing of Palestinian and Israeli civilians. The letter continued before adding, half of Gaza's 2 million residents are children. And more than 2/3 are refugees. That descendants, in other words, it's like if you come here and the bulk of the people here are migrants. They like, we ain't got nothing to do with this beef.
I know.
So my thing is, and I've said this to my sister, I've been saying this. I said it when everybody else wasn't saying it, when it wasn't popular to say I've been saying it. I said in the beginning, everybody was okay, Israel, we get it. They came over, they did something.
How dare Hamas?
Exactly. They
attack.
It's Hamas's fault that all this is going on. But for them to do that, everybody understood Israel attacking back. But after a certain amount of time, I told you, I was hearing stories. They bomb a whole block and they got a captain in Hamas.
It's like it's giving them reason to really come at them more so than what they started.
But you bomb a whole block, to get one guy.
Excuse me. Well, we had to do something like
that. No, we didn't. When we got Bin Laden.
No, not Obama, what's his name? Reagan.
Didn't
he do a whole area?
When he bombed the person's house. And the person with the family in it, and he said, do what I say or I'm gonna bomb your house. The guy wasn't there. And Reagan said, I don't give 2 rats if he's there or not.
Okay.
I'm killing your whole family.
Yeah, he did.
But it's not the whole block.
I know.
It's that guy's family.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying. Can't they just target these people's families or something?
But you said you also heard.
But anyway, the president, what's his name? Benjamin. I can't never say his last name.
Right, okay.
He said that he had taken down his tweet. He had tweeted and then taken it down or whatever. First of all, he called them dogs. And he didn't say Hamas. He was talking about Gaza. And then he said he believes in the book,
Torah.
Is it the Torah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that says,
which is the Old Testament.
The Old Testament, which says that when God used to tell them to go in, they kill everything, dog, cat, everything. The food,
you had made a
the
comment,
babies, everything.
And this is before all of this had happened. My sister and I had a discussion about God being the same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. And thank God for his grace, his son, Jesus, who came and died for our sins, making intercession for us. So he intercedes for our on behalf of us as believers now. But are they still following the same God that told them to destroy, the nations that were against them?
Yes.
Destroy everything. And I remember when the first...
Yes, because they're not following Jesus.
First king that came was Saul. And he had given Saul directions to kill, I don't know what group that was. Y'all read your Bible, y'all know. He spared the king.
Right.
And God was mad at him because I want you to kill everybody.
I said everything.
So I said, Kim, is the Israel leader doing
That's
this?
What he
is
said.
He trying to be up under the same God
and before he said it, I told you he was. Because nobody goes in and bombs everybody without having that thought in their mind. And how could you be thinking about the hostages? You don't even know where they are.
But here's
So that's all I'm saying is that we want just everybody relax and calm down for a second.
Right.
Whatever happened to snipers? But sending people in to go after certain people.
Your top guys, your top fight military. But my concern is if they're thinking them as the enemy because maybe they came at them before or they've always been trying to fight them for land or whatever. Are they... You know how they were in the Old Testament, and how we would read the Old Testament.
No.
When God would say either Jews or Gentiles, and those heathens, nations, get them all.
No, because all the people in Gaza are not part of Hamas.
So what is he? You're saying he's like our Trump?
He's Trump.
He's the Jewish version of Trump.
They said a lot of people that live over there say he has the same personality, the same similarities as Trump.
That's scary.
And he doesn't speak for them. Yeah. Same as if Trump becomes president.
Yeah.
The majority of the country didn't even vote. From 7 million votes, he didn't even get. So that's because of the Electoral College that it was even close. Mm-hmm. But people, as far as raw numbers, 7 million more people voted for Biden. So it wasn't even close. Mm-hmm. He didn't speak for the majority of the country. Mm. And then you got to think about a lot of people don't even vote.
Yeah.
So you really know he don't speak for the country.
And the sad thing,
what do you do if somebody's your leader and they don't speak for you?
And the sad thing too is when I'm watching on the news, depending on what channel, whatever, I hear rabbis speaking against what this Israel print.
That's what I'm saying.
They're like, peace.
Don't
bomb people.
Nobody is for whatever. Nobody is for what they're doing. Because actually what they're doing is creating more Hamas. They're creating people who wasn't even sympathetic to them. Now, in other Arab countries, they got all these little chapters forming that are saying, we agree with you. I'm saying that regardless of whether who's right or who's wrong, you got to have a plan. Yeah. Your plan cannot be just to go in and just totally, it's millions of people literally in the spots that you bombing. And then not to allow food and water is just ridiculous.
It's almost like he could be, because there could be a number of ways in his head.
It's evil to me.
No, I'm not to say that the foundation of is evil. I'm saying what's in his head as a human man. He could be thinking, I want to let everybody know, don't mess with us. We got it.
We got
Anybody that bombs us, we coming at you.
But we got it.
And we're like,
I got it. I'm saying in the beginning, we all got it.
I know.
We got it. You're powerful. We got it. You got a dome that can shoot down other people when they come at you.
He's trying to get a message out.
We got it.
The message.
We got it. America supports you. We're sending billions of dollars to you. We got it.
Okay.
We got it. The people are sitting saying we got it. So enough already.
But he's going.
So that's why people are upset. And so America, the only thing America can do is say strongly, We're not giving you no money until you start listening to us. We're not giving you
Right.
no more weapons until y'all start listening to
Because
us.
we're aiding in your crazy.
Yeah, that's all.
If you are not if you're not moving in peace now, you've done what you need to do. You
we
let
got
them
it.
know. Don't do that no more.
Don't mess with me. We got it.
Okay,
You don't
we will
like us. We
cease.
got it. You don't want us there. We got
We
it.
will cease. We will be okay.
Yeah.
And then we will go, oh, okay, you're listening. We gave our input.
Yes.
Here's our portion, whatever.
Exactly.
And then everybody goes back, hopefully, to peace.
Yes.
And leave each other alone and bring the food in and let people, make up for all the hurt.
It's not going to happen. I know that they have to annihilate Hamas. I got it.
Oh,
but the people, can you at least get them out of there?
Well, that's what put them
on a bus or somewhere.
The sad thing is that's what we're saying. Our country supposedly is saying with the whole Ukraine thing. They want to give help and aid because they don't want a Hamas kind of a terrorist to overthrow not just Ukraine but other countries too. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of like looking into the future, what could happen, and keep it from happening if it does happen. Yeah. And you're saying still Russia is still moving forward in what they're doing. Yeah. So we're holding on by a string to all of these foreign affairs that we're involved in. All right.
So anyway, they sent a letter. I guess he finally spoke out. And he's Jewish. And he's saying enough already. It's a lot of people that are Jewish that are saying the same thing. They say, okay, we got it. So that's all I'm saying is we got it. Can we at least,
I think
just for a second, everybody just relax and move back for a second.
But here's the thing that I'm still trying to understand. Aside from that part, that's the side of Israel. I get it. Mm-hmm. The side of the Palestinians,
Hamas is the ones that they should take full responsibility for what's going on with their people.
Here's the problem. In our country here, you got the kids at the universities. Some students are like, I'm leaving this university because they're not protecting our rights. And the Palestinian students, they're putting up signs saying, yes, yes. It's almost like you're okaying what Hamas is doing. It's freeing us or you deserve it. And when we got that turmoil over here, it causes everybody to fight in the streets, which you're seeing now in some cities.
Right.
Would y'all just back down even with the protesting?
Right.
Because even with the protests, you got big wigs like Drake and them writing letters and stuff. If Israel's not listening to even the names of our country leaders and entertainers, you on the streets, all you doing is causing chaos because you got the two groups not agreeing with each other and they're fighting. And I don't like that.
Well, my thing is that the people, if you sitting up there and you waving signs and you pro Hamas, to me, you just as bad. You a problem too.
Yeah.
You just as bad as what's his name? Benjamin. What's his name? Benjamin. To me, you just on the other side.
Yeah.
You just as bad. Anybody that is pushing that you innocent children and innocent people get hurt or taken not alive,
lives are being taken.
Then you, to me, are you part
of
both
sides should be peace.
Yeah,
it should be peaceful rallies.
So we got to keep praying.
So
we got to keep praying.
This is a powerful, a spiritual war and a physical war. Yeah, and we have to really all we can do because we can't physically go and help. Yeah, is to spiritually help. Yeah, with our prayers.
All right.
Okay. I think it's those. What's it called?
That's stupid. You got bit too.
Well,
are you bit?
Those things bite though.
She brought some stupid plant in the house that has gnats.
Those little gnats flying.
Is that what's biting me?
It must be because it probably if I took their home, that was their home. I put it outside. I'm like, what the heck?
So now we being attacked.
But I don't know if that came from something else and just got on my plant because it likes that plant.
But I'm just saying,
that plant I didn't bring that in here with the plant because it's new. It was a new plant.